So we started on the roof over there. We removed the eaves, or the gutters on the eaves. And this is what they look like. They were full, they were like half full of stuff in there. And what I did was I set them aside. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, but I put them in the garages. And that gave me time to think about it. So after thinking about it, I decided that's my transition metal between the two roofs, the new roof and the old roof. So to get to that point, you have to flatten them out, and that'll be the next videos. But let's go see the results. So we're going from this, and it's a heavy gauge aluminum. It's pretty heavy gauge. And let's go up on the roof and see what the result is after flattening them out. And it's tedious, no matter what you do, it's tedious getting up underneath asphalt shingles. Now I had prepared for it by removing a bunch of nails. And there's videos on that too when I first started this project. But last night we started putting on the aluminum, and I took time and did 2 of the transition pieces because I had prepared them yesterday morning. And here they are. So they're heavy duty. This is a very heavy duty aluminum. Screwing them in every 20 inches is what I decided. And they go up into about right here. Now at that point they hit a board, which I'm not sure why that board is there. It's kind of strange, but I'm fairly confident that that's enough. Plus there seems to be an ice guard underneath here that stuck to the wood really good. So I was able to get it off the wood and get this aluminum underneath. So I'm pretty sure most of that, if not all of it, is going to stick right down to that aluminum again. It's probably already stuck actually. It was very sticky. So I think we're in good shape. We have about, I am going to lose some distance because I have to overlap them here. So I decided to overlap 12 to 13 inches. So ideally the water's coming down here. Some's going to go in here, but hopefully it's not going to go, well, even if it comes over past that 13-inch mark, this piece right here goes up to here. So unless it was to go straight across 13 inches, which it could if there was ice buildup and then it melts and water builds up there and it creates like a little pond, it could do it. Of course, then we're going to hope that that ice shield is going to stop it from going up further. So we'll see. We're going to know. If there's a leak, I'm going to know it. I mean, we'll be checking this roof. And it's always, wherever you connect 2 roofs, that is going to be the area of most concern, along with the bottom edge, and we'll talk about that later too. The bottom edge is also a concern because that's where it tends to freeze. You get water buildup, and that's where it wants to run sideways. So the bottom one is very critical, and we'll talk more about that. I've learned from doing 2 other roofs something that I probably should have, I would have known, I should have known, but after thinking about it, I'm modifying slightly how I do that bottom one. It's okay, I fixed the others and we can fix them, but this one I'll do 1 step better. Okay, it's pretty much full sun here for most of the roof, so I'm going to go and prepare the other eaves trough, flatten them right out, because I can do that in the shade up on the porch. So we'll do a video about that next after I get up there and move things up there. Okay, but that's where we're at. It's looking really good. It's exciting. I'm going to have, after today, I'll have 3 days off and we'll be able to work on it some, if not a lot. I mean, there's a good chance I'll have all this roof done over the next 3 days. Okay, there it is. I did have one area here where the board was kind of weird, and this wanted to pop up right here. So I pre-drilled it because hemlock will tend to crack when it's that thin and this dry, because this is dry to the max now. And then I took some aluminum roofing nails and put them in, so if the aluminum does touch, it's aluminum on aluminum. So I feel better about that. The other nails, you can see where I pounded them in deep, and then the wood came back up over the nail. So there's about an 1/8 inch or more between the head of the nail and the board surface. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's there. And it's all the way down through because I nailed them all in really good. So we should not have any aluminum touching any metal. Any other metal besides aluminum. Some are even in much deeper. Yeah, approaching 1/4 inch there. Okay, and that's one of the advantages. Once you get your roof boards on, you know, you think, oh, I don't want it to get wet. It looks so great, but you know, that's one of the things that led to this is getting wet and drying again. The wood around the nail head was able to bounce back. Even though I had crushed it with a hammer, it was able to bounce back, and I'm sure getting wet and drying a couple times helped it do that, I would think. Okay, it feels solid. I still need to do some bracing. So I've been avoiding this corner, walking on it. I put those screws in standing on the other roof. I really need to get that brace in, and then I'll feel more comfortable going. I'm sure it would hold me, but let's just not push it. I don't want to loosen things up. So I need to get some braces in, because there'll be one right in there, another one on the other side of the window, and then the couple in here. So there's gonna be multiple braces. Here, I'm not worried. It's fastened to the house really good, but I'm still gonna put the braces in. And we'll have some videos on that too. It just adds more design and more support. Okay, so I'll do a video about how I'm laying this out, but for right now, let's move on to flattening some more eaves trough.